Good. There you go. And again, just relaxing your right shoulder now. And again, looking up. Wow. All right, so first off, you're saying that you feel a lot of the pain is on the neck here, right?
Yes.
And can you point to where it starts and where it ends? Can you point to where you're feeling that at again?
Okay, in this area here, in the middle.
Yeah. And then it kind of transitions to that left shoulder
Yes,
here, right?
shoulders, both shoulders actually. The
on
left
both
more.
sides here?
Yeah.
Okay. But you said it kind of starts more in like the middle area,
Mm-hmm.
and then it kind of transitions
Yeah.
here. Okay. And then you did said that you also sometimes experience some lower back pain every so often. Where does
Yeah.
that usually, where do you start to feel some of that stuff?
A long time actually.
A long time ago?
A few years ago, yeah.
And then where do you feel it at? Here or
I feel it here,
more in that lower part of the spine?
lower. Sometime here in the, I have
the
a line in
mid-back.
the middle, like the brow line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's get you started. Let's take a look at you. So I'm going to scan you every time you come in with our instrument here, and then we pull up those x-rays. So we're going to take a look, see what's going on. Let's take a look here. Okay. Yeah, so it does shift right over here, and we got a little bit more stress right above, right there. So we got two different marks pretty close together, so it's definitely a chronic issue here. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the spine. Okay, so yeah, so we definitely got some stress in that lower back too. Okay, let's take a look, see what we're going to be doing today. Right here. So this is your L5. I'm going to tilt you back just a little bit. Is that sore when I push there? So 4, 5,
The 5.
and then 1. You feel more soreness on 5 right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that usually when I push into that, if there's a problem, it can feel like a soreness or like a bruise kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're going to be looking at for your lower back. And then here's T6, T7, 6, 5. Any soreness on those ones?
Try the 6 and a 5. The 7, not really.
6, 5, 6.
Both of them.
Both are pretty sore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so right at that 6, we're going to work on that one. I can tell it kind of dips right into, there's some swelling on that right side here. So we're going to probably work on that 6 here, and we're going to do that L5. Now let's take a look at your neck and see which one we're going to be doing for that. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so tilt you back just a little bit here. Oh, okay. So this is your C5. C6, 7, 6, and then 5.
The 5.
5's really sore, I can tell. And right there. Is that where you feel a lot of that pain start to travel, right here?
Because I have pain, I can't really tell.
You can't really tell. It's just
Yeah.
somewhere in that area.
But I know in the middle,
Yeah.
left side.
Yeah, that's going to be that C5. So we're going to work on C5, T6, and then your L5 today, okay? Now, you've never been adjusted before, right? Okay, so anytime you hear, like when we get those joints to move, just like your toes, your knuckles, or your elbows, if we crack those knuckles, there's gases in every joint. So when we move that joint, you'll hear some popping noises.
Okay.
Then those gases get reabsorbed back into the joint, which is why you can crack your knuckles over and over and over.
Did I have to fix my hair?
You're okay. You can just relax the hair. That's fine. Your hands are fine. Just right into your lap. I'm going to bring this down just a little bit here. Perfect. Now, because I'm going to shift that joint forward, I'm just going to put a little seatbelt on you just so you can kind of more stable here, okay? All right, so bring up the left arm. And bring that up. Right there's good. Relax the arm down. Perfect. Good. That's just going to hold you a little bit more stable in the chair, so when I push the spine, it's a lot easier for the adjustment, okay? Alright, so we're going to work on that C5. We're going to see as much movement as we can get on this joint right on over here. Good. Good. And you're just going to relax your left shoulder right there. And all I want to do is give a bit of a push right there, okay? Now as you relax your left shoulder, you're just going to look up just a little bit. A little piece on that. Good. I'm actually going to get a little bit more, but we're going to get it from this side because that was just a little tiny movement. And we're going to get a little bit more right here. Good. There you go. And again, just relaxing your right shoulder now. And again, looking up. Wow. Good. Alright, relax the shoulder there. Good. I'm going to roll you just a little bit. I won't drop you, okay? Just like that. And again, I'm just going to give a little bit of a push right here, okay? And let that shoulder relax. Good. Let it go.
Oh.
Good. Six. Alright. Breathing in and let it all the way out. Breathe out. Good. And one more time. All the way out. Let it go. Good. All right. Good. Good. No, that's actually reducing already. Good. Good. Okay. Well, let's see how that's looking here. So if you can turn your head and then tilt it over to the side as well. How is that feeling right now?
It's feeling a lot better.
You feeling a lot better?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, so now that we got some movement on the spine, now it's got to take some time for those muscles to start to relax. But that can take a little bit of time here. So let me show you what we did today. I want to show you how we worked on your spine. So really, what we started on is your C5 here, okay? Again, your spine's lost that curve, but one of the things that we're going to be looking at is it's starting to wear out a lot of that stress. You can start to see some of the calcification or the bony growth on your spine. It's because you've lost that curve, so we're doing on that C5, we're pushing that forward, so we start to get that spine to move forward a little bit, okay? The other thing that we did was your L5. We have a lot of stress onto that lower back, and it's putting stress right over here, so we moved that joint forward again because we're trying to get some more stability in that lower back. And then the last one we did was your T6.
So
here.
this one you do it the first one, right? When I lay down.
When you were laying on the side, yep, that was your lower back or your L5, right? And so you can see sometimes it can be a little sore just because there's so much swelling in that joint, and sometimes it can become so stiff. But once we get more and more movement in there, it should start to feel a lot more comfortable, okay? But it will take us some time, especially in your neck. I can tell it's going to take us some time just because there's a lot of swelling in there, okay? But over time, it should start to get better and better, okay? So the thing I want you to do, you might feel some soreness with the adjustments, so make sure if you need to, make sure we're icing for me, okay?
Icing?
Ice, yeah.
Okay.
So 20 minutes every couple of hours if you need to, but icing for about 20 minutes, that should help to reduce a lot of the inflammation in that joint, and then it should start to feel a lot better. But it's going to take us some time, so icing and then walking as much as possible.
Walking?
Yep, walking.
Yeah, okay.
Are you able to get out and do some walking at all?
I used to.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I would start doing that again if you can, whether it be for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever you're able to, just because now that we get movement in the joints, walking helps to push out some of the inflammation. So movement is really important for the spine, okay?
Okay.
All right. Any questions for me?
I always feel I put a lot of stress in my neck, so I don't know what I have to do with that.
Where do you find that you're putting most of the stress at? Is it
I always do like this, you know.
Yeah. So we are going to send you some videos so you can take a look at that. So when you go home, we should be emailing you some videos to watch. And there's going to be some tips on things that you should be doing and then some things that you should not be doing. Okay. But over a period of time, we'll start looking at some of your habits and some of the stuff that we're doing. I just want to see how you're doing with the adjustment today. Okay.
And for the ice, I have to put like ice bucket?
Yeah,
or?
just put like an ice pack and then put like a paper towel or a cloth between it. And then just make sure that you're just icing to the point where you feel comfortable.
Yeah, usually I do the hot ones.
Yeah, I know, especially right now because it's too cold. Yeah, but if we can put ice, I think that would be better, okay?
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you so much.
And then we will see you then probably either Monday or Tuesday. All right. Well, have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
We'll
You
see
too.
you next time, okay?
Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. My pleasure. Let me just put some notes real quick, and then we will get you going. So C5, T6, L5. All right. We're all set. We'll see you next time,
Okay,
okay?
see you.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.